Hello, family members. I got talking with someone who left Nigeria in June of this year to New Zealand, and I just I feel like intimating you with what we discussed. This person just had her CV on Indeed, and a particular New Zealand employer approached them sometimes last year. They are registered nurse, and the employer just approached them that they saw their CV on Indeed, and they were willing to offer them job to come over as registered nurse, but they will first start the process as healthcare assistant or healthcare attendant, as at that point they were yet to write their English test, and they haven't created their CGFNS account. So I just want to let us know that we can all make the best of the situations as much as we feel. So she felt, she was just like, where were these people from? And she hasn't even heard about New Zealand before. Even their siblings, they were outside the shores of Nigeria, never knew anything about New Zealand. They never came across a channel like this where we share information and give guidance. They were not in WhatsApp. They were in WhatsApp groups, but they were never at places where New Zealand was being discussed. But then she said she just took them for this and this and this and that. But then later they did bits of research about them, and then sometimes later they just, okay, let me just respond to these people, and they responded. She said their message that they responded to was even like a month in their account before they responded to them. Like the last message she responded to had been in that email and inside this mail for about a month before she responded, and she told them she was still willing and they were happy. And then they started the whole process with her. They told her to create an account with CGFNS New Zealand, which I'm sure many of the people that we've come in contact with have done as far back as April, May. But after doing that, after creating the account, have we done some other things as counseled? I know I do constantly say that we should start searching for jobs. Are people actually searching for jobs after creating their account? Because if you don't search for those jobs, in most situations they might not come to meet people wherever they are sitting. So could you please start from this moment onward? Create your CV, make it a convincing one for the roles that you want to apply for. Put a cover letter that will give a brief description about your role, what you've been into, and send them on Indeed, send them on Randstad, send them on Seek.com, send them on Kiwi Jobs, send them on LinkedIn. Put them everywhere. Even there, I've seen people who were searching for jobs and they went on Facebook and were asking everybody that cared to say something about that country they were willing to go to, and believe you me, they got it eventually. So please don't sit without doing some things. After creating your account, $300 isn't very small money to come by in the Nigeria of our days. So please, the moment you've created your account, start searching for job. And if you aren't even doing that, ensure that once you get your cap letter, because most of the people that have applied from back days were likely to fall into those teams that will be in need of cap. The moment you get your cap letter, there are numerous employers outside there that are willing to have you around. And what did they do for this my person? They paid for a ticket, they paid for a hotel where they lodged her, and she was even telling me that the hotel was really big, that she was wondering. And she actually testified that the rooms in the houses she's been to are quite big, that New Zealand's houses have very, very big rooms. I discussed the issues of racism with her. She said as much as she has seen for this past 5 or 6 months she's been there, that she hasn't smelled anything like that. There are even some migrants from one particular country that used to sort of want to pull such stunts, but that the sole owners of the country, like the natives, are not like that at all, that they are so kind. She said everything she read about them online have been so far so good. She's been enjoying it and making cool and good money. Like they've started their cap training now. She also said that the training is in two phases. You do the theoretical aspect, then you proceed to the world to be doing the practical aspect. That the theoretical aspect that they said they should do for 2 weeks, she actually did. She completed those things within 3 days. That those things were not anything too big or unbearable. That even the practical aspect now that she's even doing too are quite good. That the first day she went to the work, she felt like they would sit her down, they would say do this, that. No, they did not even do that. The moment she got there, they just gave her a medicine trolley key and she started doing medications. They were telling her what to do and what not to do and all that. So the cap is not even actually very stressful according to what she's been witnessing. So it's been a very good and jolly ride with this person. But what I want you to take home is that you actually need to put yourself outside there for people to seek you. It was after she was preparing to come that she felt, oh, this moment that I'm preparing to come, let me just go and write English test. And she wrote her OET and she passed it well once. So please, there are some people here who have been focusing UK, and UK is not UK. They've written IENS or OET and those tests are about expiring. So please just go and help yourself to start looking for New Zealand jobs.